Hello everyone, I am here asking for your help with the Creationis Miracles Arca Archa. So Peter and I have been talking and we are wondering, what are we going to do with the next order of these boxes, these amazing boxes? And so we'd like your help with knowing, so if you would let us know either in the comments or message us. You can message me for sure, and let us know if you're planning on purchasing a Creationis Miracles Arca Archa or the Miracle Box. And because we are going to place another order soon, and it's going to take, a couple of months to get these made again, and we would like to know from you if you're planning on buying one of these so that we can get some more in stock. So we're planning on getting more. We're just not sure how many, and we're not sure when to order them exactly. So we wanted to kind of get a little bit of feedback from you. If you would please do that, that would be great. As well as if you already have one of the boxes, one of these, what have you noticed? Okay, and I know a lot of people were like, okay, now I have one, now what do I do with it? So just remember that the universe is unlimited. Okay, miracles are unlimited, and a lot of times with miracles, what happens is things start to shift and change in your life, and it might be a little bit here and a little bit there, but it's really only going to change if you noticed that it changed. I mean, it changes anyway, but when you notice it, that's when it builds momentum. When you're like, oh wow, that did change. Sometimes you just got to check in with yourself. Do you feel different? Do you, what do you notice this difference? Are you seeing things differently, from a different perspective? Because all of these are shifts that are going on. And when you have such an amazing combination of love at the highest level and faith and gratitude, and we've got blessings, and then you've got the sacred geometry basically that's resonating at that frequency of miracles there, so much is possible. But what are you noticing? When you receive it, but do you notice it? Have you noticed any changes? I know some people are waiting for something really big to go on or to show up before they send in a testimonial. But these little things, or medium things, or big things, whatever they are, I know there have been amazing things happening to some of the people I've been talking to, and so I know things are happening with this. The question is, have you noticed what's happening for you? And if you have some big overall intention in there, you might want to get a little bit more specific with it, because what if the universe is working on this big thing for you, and what if you could get a little bit more specific so that it's more focused in on this. So that's something that you can consider. It's the other is happening anyway, but if you want to speed it up, sometimes you got to be a little bit more specific. Not too specific, but at least specific enough to where you've got a narrowing down a little bit there. But miracles happen anyway, and because you're working with the divine and the universe and all of this, it's there's changes going on. There's shifts happening, but like I said, have you noticed those? So we would love your help. So if you have one of these boxes, just think back to when you received it, or maybe even a few days before you received it, because some people are noticing things right before they even receive the box. And then things are continuing to shift and change. Are you noticing those? And sometimes it's a matter of just, maybe checking in with it, holding it. I'll hold mine and I'll say, I honor the space in which you exist. And it's just really connecting with it, but it's working anyway. And like I said, I keep my picture and my name and some intentions on there. I checked this right before I did this video, I did a live video too, but I figure I'd do this one as well. But this one, you know, like this has a crystal in it. You know, what is, you know, is it vibrating at that, at a vibration or frequency of miracles? Yes, I've had this in there for a couple of days, and it's, you know, I rotate my necklaces and different things and put in there, and yes, it is, it actually is. And so I checked what was the best way to check it. So I checked for just miracles overall. So that includes everything to do with miracles. And it's like at a 99.5 something percent, or maybe even more now. But as far as receiving miracles, it's at 100%. So there's different ways. It just depends on the wording, and then, you know, all of these other things. But yeah, so it's 100% at receiving miracles. So I can wear that, and it's like, you know, that just helps lift me up, you know, some days. And then, but, so if this can have that frequency of miracles by putting it in there, then so can anything else, you know. So play around with it. Notice what you notice. And when you notice some things going on, changes, whatever it is, you know, be sure to, and what I'm doing is I am offering a free remote light wave session. So that is a session, it's done remotely. So I message you before and after, and you just relax while I'm doing it. It takes about 25 to 30 minutes. And it balances your chakras, your elementals, your body systems. People have wonderful experiences with these sessions. And I'm offering that to those that send in a testimonial. And once you send it in and it's posted on the website, then contact me, or if you know, if you send in your name, I can contact you. But be sure to let me know that you sent that in, and or put it in the comments or somewhere for this, and let us know so that I can get in touch with you. And also, what it is when you do a testimonial, it lets people know what you're experiencing, because I've shared what I've experienced, and several other people have too, and Peter has as well. But we'd like to know, what have you noticed is changed for you? I know in the last 6 months amazing things are happening and going on in my world here, but you know, but I notice those things. I look for those things, okay? And it's I mean, so there's so much. I mean, we could just go on for a long time on what all's been going on with me in the last, since I started working on this product and project with Peter. But so much is just happening anyway, and it's amazing what's going on. And I am a true believer that anything is possible, because it is. And so that just leaves it open to those, you know, that unlimited thinking and creating when it came to this. And so, you know, if you're questioning, you know, what it's doing, how it's working, this and that and the other, the best way to do is to check in with yourself. You know, have you felt any different? You know, have you noticed any changes in your life? What have you noticed? Because things are happening. It's just sometimes it takes your awareness and you noticing those changes. And so I hope this was helpful for you. But we would love to know, first of all, if you don't have one already, if you're planning on getting one, we would like to place another order, but we'd like to know how many to order, you know, and because it's going to take a couple of months to get some more in. And because right now they're sold out, and so we'd like to order more. And we would like to know how many. So you could help us out with that and just let us know, hey, I'm interested. You know, I'm planning on getting one of those. That'd be great. And then the second thing is, you know, let us know and post your testimonials, and I will reach out to you, and we can schedule that remote lightwave balancing session. It balances the chakras, the elementals, the body systems, and some of the organs and glands too. But they're all connected, so it really does work in an overall way, and it's a wonderful session, and it's good to get that balancing in, a really good balancing, and because that can make a lot of changes in your life too. So that would be so helpful. And you know, we respect your privacy too. So if you would like to submit a testimonial, you can use your initials. You know, if you're, you know, some people are concerned about putting their name out there, that's fine. We're totally okay with that. So put your initials, or, maybe if you have a nickname or a middle name or another name that you go by, you can always do that. Or you can just use your first name instead of both names. Whatever you're comfortable with doing. Like I said, we respect your privacy. And I always just post with my name because it's all good for me. I just put it out there. That's totally fine for me, but I understand. And a few years ago, I probably would have just used maybe my initials or something like that. But be sure to do that. We appreciate that. It lets us know, and it helps other people to see how it's working and what it's doing, and other people's experiencing what they're experiencing, and besides just me and Peter and a few others. So we'd love to get in some more testimonials. That would be great, and I'll reach out to you to schedule that session. I've got on the post to have them in by March 31st. So that's just a few days away. But, still reach out to me if you plan on doing that. But the sooner the better. So I'm really looking forward to reading those and getting that feedback from you. So that would be awesome. And like I said, even just those smallest things, because those build momentum for bigger things. And especially when I see that, or Peter sees that, and other people read that, it really is putting even more momentum behind it, because it's really adding that exciting energy to it, So that's another way of creating too. So be sure to do that. It is much appreciated. We would love to hear from you, and we look forward to that. So thank you all, and I will check back in with you soon. Thank you.